Hello students! This video tip is about your activity that you see on the left-hand side of the screen called Understanding My Service Learning Project. So you see at the top there are the instructions, and it first of all tells you to go ahead and read the document entitled Service Learning Project Explanation. So if you go this week, you can see there's another document on the right-hand side of the screen. It's kind of a long document, but what I first want you to do before you even start the activity this week is you need to read this entire document on the right hand side of your screen. And you can see it's kind of divided into sections. What is the requirement? Why is this project required in my course? What are the benefits to me, the student? What do I need to submit to my professor? There are a lot of different questions, right? What is the difference between volunteerism and participation? What doesn't count for this project? So you can keep going down and you see there are a lot of different titles. What's my professor's responsibility? What's my responsibility? And what other resources are there available, especially during times of COVID or other kinds of restrictions? So you can see, again, it is a fairly long document, but I want you to read the entire document before you actually start this activity. So once you start the activity, you can see there are a series of 20 questions. So you're going to get out a new sheet of paper, you're going to number it 1 to 20, and you're just going to answer these 20 questions based off the document to your right. Now the first few, the first, 7 questions or so, some of them are true, false, some of them require just a, 1 or 2 word answer. But the bulk of the questions, starting around question 8, it may change from semester to semester, but they're basically scenario questions, right? So I give you these scenarios, and you're going to have to use your own critical thinking skills to decide if the scenario that I've presented you with, if that would actually count for credit for this assignment in my course. And so, of course, it says there, my hope is that by going through these hypothetical scenarios that I've made up, that you're going to get a better understanding of what I'm expecting from you with reference to your own, volunteerism or extracurricular involvement in this course. Now, this entire document over here on the right is going to help you, but especially there is a section, and I'm scrolling down, that's called What Does Not Count for This Project. So make sure that you very carefully read the things that do not count and that you're very clear on why they do not count, because that's going to help you in addressing these scenarios. So try to see what I'm getting at in those questions. Try to weed out what would count and what would not count. And certainly you guys can discuss in Pronto, you can discuss together and try to figure out and help each other out why one scenario may count and why another one may not count. All right, good luck with this, and I hope it helps explain what this project is, what volunteerism is, what extracurricular involvement is, and also helps you make a decision about what you're going to be doing for the semester.